All right, so there are two ways to get call summaries. One is extremely easy and fast. I'm going to show you that first. And the other is extremely hard and terrible. And I will still show you, but hopefully you're not sticking around for that long. So let's just jump right into the easy way. The easy way, you just come on over to this link. I'll put it in the description below, but it's basically highlevel.com/integration/this. And this is an app that I built in order to provide call summaries. It's actually going after a few different problems, like basically everything from lead to sale in your client's CRM, because everyone knows that's the biggest problem with SMMA is converting leads. So it's helping you to do that. But for now, it mostly does call summaries. So all you do, you'll land on this page. You got to be signed in, hit install, and I'm going to do all accounts and then just hit allow. And that's going to load up this page. It'll basically say install in progress and just give you a little progress bar. Okay, and after the app installs, it's going to redirect you to a setup page. I've already completed the setup, so I'm just on the regular kind of features page. But you'll go on the setup page, you'll just add, your referral credits, and then you can just close the tab. And from that point on, when you actually go to make a phone call, here, let's just show you what this looks like right now. When you go to make a phone call, it's going to add a message to the notes section of your contact. So let's just try this right now. So I'll call myself. So the call is on. I just muted it because I need to basically have a call that's over a minute. So this app is only going to transcribe and summarize calls that are over a minute. So that's going to save cost because most calls are going to be under a minute. If no one answers, it's still going to trigger like a completed phone call, but it's going to be under a minute. And from that point on, you're basically done. I mean, I'll show you how it looks in a second, but the phone calls are going to be complete. And we're working on migrating things, but if you click on new dashboard, then it's going to let you sign in. Let me just sign in really quick. Okay, so here we are on the new dashboard, and just so you can see, this is going to show you every single location that's installed, along with how many messages they're sending in the last 7 days. So you can basically sort them by like activity level. So if we go to one of these locations, we can see how many new contacts were created in the last, by default, it's the last 7 days. And then we can see how many of those people have like at least one phone call out to them. And then how many of those have at least one phone call over a minute. So like how many contacts were actually had a conversation. And then average call duration of those calls over a minute. And then it kind of breaks down. So like it'll make more sense if there's phone calls here. But yeah, then you can see like contacts created and kind of message directions by day. And then if we go to one of these contacts, so yeah, this one's 2 minutes. Then we'll click on this. And it's actually just going to load up this contact in our high level app, and then we'll see call recorded, and it's just gonna put this fat ass summary here, so you don't have to like listen to the phone call again or take notes. It's gonna push this whole summary to the contact. So 5 minutes in, that is the entire easy way. You literally just install the app, and then you also get this dashboard, and we're also gonna be adding on like an email that goes out to you that tells you like, hey, like you would basically want to get an email like every week that's like, hey, this client is only calling like 17% of their leads, so they're probably not going to get that good of results, so you should probably talk to them about that. So we could also send it to the contact in the future. But yeah, so this is going to basically help you just like know when clients are likely to churn and then give you an indicator of that, because yeah, from what I've seen, I mean, that's the biggest problem is just knowing when clients are actually calling their leads and when they're not, so you can help them to kind of stay on top of it. So let's see if this call summary is done. It's not going to make much sense because I was literally just talking, but yeah, look at this. So the call summary worked, and yeah, but it just says some nonsense because I was literally making a video instead of talking on the phone. But anyways, now that you can see how it works, let's do it the hard way, because you're stubborn and you want to make things harder than they have to be, and you want to waste your time instead of making money and improving your life. So I had a little workflow I was working on here, and just so you know, I have not completed this. this is going to be a work in progress. You're going to be basically watching me build this workflow, but I think I know how it can work. So first off, I'm going to add a text message here because we have a trigger that fires when a phone call is completed. Okay, so when a phone call is completed in the CRM, and just note that this will not track like outbound text messages, any type of outbound message. It'll only track phone calls, and you won't be able to like tell like how you won't get like as good analytics. You won't be able to store them somewhere, as with this dashboard and with this app. But yeah, the other way to do this is to basically like do it the way I'm doing it, where you have like a custom app and the app is running everything in the background, but that's a lot of kind of development. You need your own server. It's going to be kind of costly. And then the other way to do it is to use like an API key through something like Zapier or Make, but that is also going to cost like a lot more money. So I think we can do it through the high-level workflows because it's basically free apart from the API that we're going to be paying for. So what's going to happen here, I believe, is when a phone call is completed, then the attachments should have the call recording attached. So let's just go ahead and test that out. Okay, so here we go. So we have a little phone call that I just made. And did I publish this? Yes, I did. Okay. So then that should hopefully send me a text in just a moment with the information that we need, message attachments. Because the message attachments will be, the phone call is itself a message, and the attachments should contain the call summary link. Except I don't see it working. Okay, boom. So I got it to work. So if we check this out, we can see there's a link right here. And I also texted it to myself. And this is going to be the recording for this phone call. So
Hello.
if we click here, then we can just hear that little phone call. So that's perfect. So we know that the attachments is just going to be the phone, whatchamacallit, recording. So then what we need to do is we need to generate a transcription of this phone call. Actually, yeah, so that's probably the easiest way to do it. So we'll get a transcription and then we'll get a summary using ChatGPT. So there's a couple ways to do it. You could use custom code, and you could basically just run like a fetch to deepgram, which is how we'll get the transcription. And this fetch, and then that way you can like handle errors. So if deepgram doesn't like return a transcription or something goes wrong, then you can handle errors pretty easily within the code. But I realized that you could also just use a custom webhook because this is basically a HTTP request. So we'll do deepgram request, okay? And this is going to be, okay, so if we head over to deepgram, so deepgram is, they have a lot of different tools for kind of transcribing audio. And so I'm just going to log in. And I have a project already. I'm just going to create a new key, and this is going to be test. It'll never expire, so you can steal this. Just kidding. Okay, so I can't access this key ever again, so I'm just going to have to put it somewhere. Okay, so I just put that API key in my text right there. And then what we're doing with this request, I'll show you kind of how it looks on the back end of that app that we were just looking at. Back end. So we have whenever a call recording is complete. Yeah. So we're basically using deepgram here. Yeah. Oh, I'm using their SDK, so I need to use the actual. So we'll go to the docs. We'll go deepgram docs. Because we need to figure out how to get the transcript using just a HTTP request. So pre-recorded audio. Okay, so we'll copy this curl request. So what we need is it's going to be a post. So method is post. Okay, I guess we can just use that. And then the URL is going to be this, https deepgram.com or whatever .am / and then we'll put in our URL. So that's going to be message attachments. So that's going to be that URL that we were just looking at, because that's going to be where the phone call recording is at. And then we'll go authorization. It's going to be token. Yeah, okay. API key. I'm not really sure how they're doing it, so we'll just say authorization, and then it's going to be token, and then we need to grab this, and then put that right here. Shit. Token that. Okay. And also, very important, we need to check this save response from webhook. Okay. Interesting. Then we have to test it. Okay. Yeah, dude. Oh my god, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. But all right, so we've got that, and then we'll come back here. We'll say data URL. Wait. Oh, what the hell? Okay. Okay. Never mind. This should be that, and then the body URL is it gonna be? And actually, right for now, we can just take this URL right here and put that in, because we're going to be testing it, so we just want to like make sure that it works before we actually wire it up properly. So yeah, so we're sending to this URL, we're sending our authorization token and this URL, and then I'm just going to type in myself again. I spelled it wrong. And let's see what we get. 200. Boom! Look at that, first try. Okay, so we got, this is our summary right here. Yeah, so transcript right here, and that's the transcript of the entire call. So I'm gonna hit save action, save, and then now we can use this transcript to generate a summary. So one thing we could do is we could go if we'll do if over 60 seconds. If yes, then, and we're gonna go to our custom webhook, and then metadata duration is greater than 60. So if it's over 60 seconds, then we'll generate a summary, and if it's not over 60 seconds, we'll just ignore it. You could do that. You could also say transcript or like success, because sometimes this is gonna fail, and then you could say if metadata what's it gonna be? It's gonna be results channels. No, yeah, results channels. Okay. We'll just say if the result exists, then we'll say success, and if not, then we would just do a go to, and you might add a wait step, but then it would basically just retry. Or sorry, that should be up there. But yeah, just to retry. But I'm not going to do any of that because I'm just doing this for example. But now we're basically generating the transcript, so then we'll go over to Chat GPT. You could also use the API, but it's going to be a bit more work. So we'll go, can leave the name. I'll just use 4.0, whatever. And then, oh, that's freaking sick, dude. Summarize text, max length. Yeah, I mean, whatever, dude. Like, this part is, I'll show you, like, my app has a really fat prompt because I want it to be like kind of pertain to the situation where it has to realize it's a phone call and it has to make the summary like useful and all this stuff. But basically, just for input text, we'll just put in. This is gonna be results, channels, alternatives, transcript. Results, channels, alternatives, transcript. So we'll come down to custom webhook. Results, channels, dot. What was it? Because I think that should alternatives transcript. For some reason it's not giving me yeah, okay. Looks good. But yeah, for some reason it's not giving me the IntelliSense or whatever for these values. But that should work either way. So one thing I'm just going to do for debugging is I'm just going to add another SMS transcript info channels is going to be response results channels and then transcript, because I want to see if we can actually access that or like how we get to that value. But yeah, then it'll go into here and then we will be able to basically access that call summary. Then we can access ChatGPT response and just put that in the notes and we'll be done. So that's actually way easier than I thought it would be. I mean, that's literally 3 steps. You do have to sign up for DeepGram. You do have to have like a premium, action. They're going to charge an arm and a leg for you to use ChatGPT. So that's why I say it's better for you to use my app. I mean, yeah, obviously. And you also get the benefit of having this dashboard and all the features that are coming. But I don't want to clickbait. This is possible. Now, let's debug. I mean, if this works the first try, that would just be insane. It's probably not going to. But let's just see what we get here. So, call myself. Mute. Hey, is this the owner there? Yeah, this is just, your mom. And you're in big trouble, fucker. Alright. Wonder if we got that angry look at the end. So we should get a text with the link to the call, and then we should also have a text with our transcript. Dude, alright, fuck, dude. Alright, yeah, so this is not gonna work because we have channels outputs an object, and then transcript outputs. Channels is an object. Wait. Oh, it's because it's an array, I think. So channels, so we have to access channels 0, alternatives 0, dot transcript. I believe that should work. So let's just try it again. So we'll go this, and then we'll go channels at 0, alternatives at 0, dot transcript. Now, can you not access arrays in? All right, wait. We might have to fucking use some code here. All right. Then we'll go custom code. Then we'll go response channels. Or no, we'll just go. Holy shit, variable naming is hard, dude. All right. So then we'll go that. And we'll custom webhook, deepgram, response, results, channels. So we'll just bring that in. And then we'll go channels, const channels equals. And actually, we'll just go transcript equals channels at. I think I can do this. Dot. What was it? Alternatives alternatives at 0 dot transcript. And then if we output yeah, we can just do this transcript. Okay, so let's see how that works. Yeah, it's not gonna work because there's no value there. Wait, no, it should be this. Yeah, let's see. Let's test this because it should have a value. Type error, cannot read properties undefined, reading alternatives. Does alternatives not exist? What? It does exist. Run test. Transcript. How about we do this? Equals channels, and then script. Oh, I'm also trying to fucking output a thing that's not even existing. But const transcript equals channels at 0 dot alternatives. This would be way easier if I had fucking Copilot 0 dot transcript. Okay. And then I'll see what that does. Can we console.log channels? Holy shit, dude. How do I accept the fucking... What the hell? Reading alternatives. Bro. Okay, so we have results. Channels. This is an array. It is an array, right? Channels at 0. Alternatives at 0. Transcript at 0. What the fuck, bro? Channels at 0. Maybe I'd just try... Well, it'd be easier if I could fucking log this. If I could, like, return... maybe I could do a... Maybe I could return this and then see what it looks like. Bro. What? It's outputting 0? What the fuck, bro? Alright, because we have this. Or, we have a response here. I wonder if it's because I'm using channels and it's like fucked up. I wonder if I just did results, if it might do something else. What the hell, dude? Why does that not work? Why is it 0? Alright, so I just tried it even with results, and it's still 0. I think there's something wrong with the data that it's using in the workflow. So I'm just gonna get rid of this, and then we'll just do the response.results.channel. Or wait, what was it? Custom webhook, response, results, channels. So we'll just use that, and then we'll output transcript is going to be channels dot or channels at 0 dot alternatives at 0 dot transcript, and that should be the object that we need. But it might just not work in the testing environment. So we'll just console.log that. We'll just go result is going to be custom code, that transcript. Okay, so then let's see if that actually returns something good, usable. So we'll go this one. Enrollment history. I think we should be able to retry this. No? Alright, I'll just have to manually do another phone call. Dude, this might take forever. Oh my god. You're so lucky that I'm making... This is just crazy. And the crazy thing is, I'm not even going to use this. I'm just making this for you. So you don't have to pay me money. I mean, how crazy is this? This is ridiculous. Oh, okay. Alright, here we go. So I'm going to hit end. And let's see what it outputs. Please don't be fucking null or object. Just watch this work, dude. Just watch this work. Let's go, dude. Let's fucking go, dude. Let's fucking go. God, I'm a ninja. All right. So then, wait, dude, that's it. We go to notes. Wait, oh, because I didn't input the. Then this just has to have the right value. Custom code. Yeah, output transcript. Boom, dude, that's it. Now let's actually do it, and let's see what it looks like. So place another phone call. This cost me $9 billion in Twilio credits by now. An AI. All right. Accept that. Hello? Is this Adam? Dude, I'm sorry. All right. Yeah, this is just a phone call test of the phone call system to see if the transcript summary is working. All right. I don't know why I'm making face symbols because I'm just not really sure the phone picks it up, you know. I'm just not really sure. Because if they did, then all the people I've been on sales calls would know that I was on the phone, like, you know. But, all right. Let's hit refresh, and then we can see that it worked. An emergency, did I say that? But yeah, so call summary, and then you can customize this. You can change the prompt however you want. So, to wrap up the video, just use my system, dude. I mean, look, we're 30 minutes in. Most of that is building out this system. This is probably going to cost more than my app, and my app is going to actually solve problems for you rather than just generating call summaries. But there you go. It is possible. This is thanks to a recent update where they started recently passing these values. Essentially, post request to DeepGram, custom code to format that transcript. That's for debugging. And then we get a summary from OpenAI and then save it to the notes. So I'm just going to delete these. I mean, I'm just going to turn off this entire workflow because I already have the app and it does a way better summary as we saw earlier. All right. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.